Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to a Smart Investor channel. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend and with your loved ones. That being said, today I'll be talking about two SPACs that I really like that I've been buying for the last few weeks, and I have been doing amazing to also help you guys make a lot of money, guys, and take a bright decision here, make your own research as well. I'm going to cover today both companies' profiles, financials, technical analysis, and tell you my buy-in prices as well as my strategy. I'd like to share this with you guys so you can make money as well. Now, for those new to the channel, I'm a corporate professional, stock investor, real estate investor, and a passionate PC gamer. I now also do YouTube videos to share my knowledge and personal thoughts on investments, but most importantly, to share my passion with like minds like yourselves. So that being said, please smash that like button if you like the content today, and also subscribe and hit that bell notification, guys. That tremendously helped me. I would really appreciate if you could hit that subscribe and bell notification, and supports my channel as well and makes me very happy so I can continue to do all this work for you guys. So that being said, let's get right to it. All right, guys, so BFT is the company who is the holdings company acquisition who are acquiring Paysafe. Okay, so that's the company we're buying into, and them basically in a nutshell. Okay, guys, they're the kind of PayPal who are specialized for the iGaming. Okay, so for instance, DraftKings, NHL Lottery, and so on and so forth. So they do all the transactions online, so from iPhones, and so you can pay all your transactions through their systems. Okay, so in a nutshell, that's what they do, and that's the industry in where they specialize. So that makes them more unique, more specialized, more expert as well, and more niche, though more advantageous because they're not scattered through so many industries. Okay, so let's move on, but I wanted you to just basically know what Paysafe does in a nutshell. All right, guys, so let's look at their financials. Their revenues have been amazing. They're not only having great revenues, but also having profitability. So this is really rare when it comes to SPACs, right? So this year they're expecting to finish here at $1.38 billion, and by 2023 they're expecting to have increased to nearly $2 billion. So this is really great to see. One note out of transparency, they did decrease slightly from previous year 2019. They didn't have a clear explanation for this. I'm guessing that it's due to COVID-19. The volumes are also increasing, and they're expecting to have $135 million in processing, for instance, totaling digital wallets and eCash as well combined. So this is great to see. Now let's move on to the EBITDA. So here we can see it's very nice across the board. Every year they're expecting to increase more or less 30%. So this year they're going to finish at $420 million, and for 2023 expecting to grow all the way to $744 million. So this is almost nearly double in less than 3 years. So amazing, guys, so far. Now let's look at their technical analysis. All right, guys, so BFT is currently sitting at $16.30. That's up 7.3%, closing at as of today. Post market they're at 0.55% up. So they're doing pretty great considering that they started off at $10. And so basically since the beginning of this month, the volumes have gotten better and better for these guys, right? So I like this because, you know, they went up here considerably, and then they have a sell-off. They went up and a sell-off. So this is very healthy as opposed to seeing a straight up green light all the way up and then having a huge sell-off. And then there's a lot of us caught in between and we're losing a lot of money, right? So now the levels that we need to watch, because they're currently sitting right now at $16.30, right? So right here, more or less. I am expecting probably a pullback in next few days, okay? So these are the support levels we need to be watching if you're not already into this business, okay? And I think they're going to do tremendously well in the future. So even if you were somebody who, after your research, you believe in this company, you know, average cost down, right? And, you know, start by 50 shares, 25 shares if you can. If it's 100, you know, perfect. And then average cost with additional 50 shares and so on and so forth, right? All the way until you're full 100% that you're willing to buy into this company. All right, so support level number one would be at $15 more or less. That's definitely the first buy point as far as I'm concerned, but it's not the ideal, okay? The one that would have more support here that I believe is more ideal to get in is at $14 level, okay? So anywhere around $14 and $13, so 13.5 and 14.5, let's say. That's the ideal first buy in here. This is fine. I think it's still gonna find some support. I think in the long term anyways, you're still gonna do a lot of money, but this range here would be ideal for the short term, okay? The third buy in would definitely be here at $12.50, okay? I don't expect this to go lower than this, but if it does, obviously the $10.60 is the last support level before it hits the lowest point, where I definitely don't see that going there, okay? So the third buy in right here at $12.50, that's the great position, the best position you want to go in, probably at a bigger size. As far as I'm concerned, that's my plan, okay? So obviously I'm not a financial advisor, so you need to do your research as well. So those are my thoughts for this one. I think they're going to do tremendously well. Like I said, I am expecting a pull down like they have done here previously. Okay, so expect a pull down right here around 15 bucks, and then they will just keep going on. Okay, they expect to merge next year, first half of 2021, so we still have time to get in, and for a considerable pull down as well, so you guys can get into this stock. By the way, in the last few SPACs I've invested, I've done anywhere between 100 to 200% return of investment in less than a few days to a few weeks. So it's been working out pretty damn good. And I think this one is going to be part of those that I do a lot of money as well. So I would hope for you guys to also make money with me on this one. Let me know if you're buying into this one. I'd be curious. Leave those comments below. So that being said, guys, let's move on to the second part of this video. I did a separate video for the second SPAC, which is fsrv, and that's for acquisition of Katapult. It's an e-commerce company, which I love it, guys, and it has amazing things that you need to know as well. So I highly advise that you watch both videos fully. I'm gonna leave the link to that second SPAC below in the comments or at the end of the video, the link as well. And I really advise that you watch fully both videos because I think those are two SPACs that we're gonna do a lot of money together, guys. Okay, so that being said, please smash that like button if you like the content today. It really supports me, guys. If you take just a quick second to hit that notification bell as well and the subscription, I really would appreciate it as it really supports me. It takes a lot of time to do these research and videos, so definitely that really helps out. Thanks a bunch, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.